How many of you get angry in general or get upset easily and don't know how to deal with things like depression? Do you think it is necessary to control your emotions? Most of us believe that controlling our emotions depends on the people who we deal with. Let me give you a scenario. Imagine there was some task given to you by your lecturer. You failed to submit that report on time due to a very reasonable reason which only you knew. Now your lecturer is not understanding you as you are not explaining him properly and is berating you in front of the class. What will be your reaction in such a situation? You might be sad because your lecturer is scolding you very badly and insulting you in front of others. That might disturb you for the whole day, or you might be angry at him and you will just leave from there again by spoiling your whole day. One more possible scenario is you don't care at all and that is visible on your face, which agitates your lecturer and pushes you into a bad situation. The normal way to react during such situations is obviously being angry at the lecturer and yelling back at him, which hampers the future relationship with your lecturer, and your mood affects the people around you due to the negative aura in the class. Or if you don't have such audacity to yell back at your lecturer, you will get very upset with the turn of events, and whatever happens the whole day, you will be no mood to participate in those things. But is it really required to affect the people around you because of your one negative experience? Do you think they deserve that? Thinking for a second before reacting and understanding how you can respond appropriately to solve the situation without affecting anyone and without any complications is what we call emotional intelligence. You can just apologize to the lecturer and ask him what you can do now to correct your mistake, or you can personally tell him the reason behind not completing the work. There are many possible solutions where you will not be affected and the people around you will not be affected because of your 5 seconds of uncontrollable negative emotion. People who are smart either explain the reason why they did not submit their report, or at least try to manage their emotions and don't spoil their whole day for such a trivial matter. You might encounter many situations like this with your family, friends, and outsiders, where you are in a position to either manage your emotions or just make a mess because of the lack of your emotional intelligence. Most of us still are in a dilemma thinking how to come over our emotions and actions when we face others or when the external factors come into picture. The quality of a person that enables us to confront with patience, insight, and imagination is emotional intelligence. Now, for example, let's imagine you invested money in stock market, but unfortunately your luck was bad and you lost some money. Now, tell me one thing: is losing that money in your control? The normal reaction when we lose money is being angry or being upset and spoiling the whole day. Think for a moment now. Losing money is not in your hands, but losing your cool and managing our emotions is in our hands. Instead of spoiling our whole day, we can think of other strategies on how to get that money back, which will be beneficial for us. One more example is, for some of you, the branch you are in right now might not be your first choice. You might have opted for electrical, but you got CSP. Is changing the branch in your hands? No, right? You cannot change the branch. This makes you very depressed and you will not study properly as you didn't like the branch you are in right now. Instead of being depressed and wasting your 4 years, what you can do is you can manage your emotions by reminding yourself that carrying this forward will not do any good for you. You can think of ways on how you can pursue your career in electrical by studying computer science. You can do a few courses in your free time related to electrical engineering. By combining your computer science knowledge with electrical, you can do wonders. Always remember, no matter what happens to you, you always have a choice of how you feel and what outcome you want from your feelings. These days, in the corporate world, emotional intelligence plays a major role compared to IQ. Let me show you a few statistics which show the importance of emotional intelligence. According to the World Economic Forum Future of Jobs report, emotional intelligence will be one of the top 10 job skills in 2020. According to the survey from Libo Institute, 80% of the employees consider emotional intelligence crucial for developing their career. At a Motorola manufacturing plant, 93% of the employees became more productive after the facility adopted stress reduction and emotional intelligence programs. Research conducted with Fortune 500 CEOs by the Stanford Research Institute International and the Carnegie Mellon Foundation, they found that 75% of the long-term job success depends on people's emotional intelligence skills, while only 25% on technical knowledge. This is the importance of emotional intelligence compared to your IQ and technical skills and subject knowledge.